everybody. My name is Raze Chaos. You've made it back to my channel, and yes. Isn't Halloween exhausting? I hope everybody had a great month of October. Because Raze sure as hell did. Always does. We're not going to get up to what Raze got up to. It's not exactly YouTube friendly. But it is now November. So, what do we have for November? We've got the pin video for November. Raze has got another collection of grabbed out of the stack of pins that he has been collecting and will be now putting it on the board. So we're going to get this jackass, who's just as exhausted as the rest of us, put him away, and we're going to get right into this. Now, the fun thing about this is that, you know, yeah, Raze's pin board is getting pretty full, and it's really a lot of fun. It was really hard grabbing out some horror movie specific ones last month because, well, yeah, Raze got a lot of dark pins because he is a dark individual, but it was just difficult finding the ones that were tied to like movies. But don't have to worry about this time. So which one are we going to start off with? I think we're going to start off with another fig pin, and this one is Baron Zemo, and this would be the first Baron Zemo. You can tell by the fact that his mask, this is the original, is basically just draped over his head, and the big collar. Yeah, this is somebody who lives in a colder climate. Which the original Baron Zemo did. And, yeah, it's pretty much the way, I mean, the way they've altered him through the ages just really makes it almost kind of hard to recognize him in his original look. But this is how he originally was in way back when he first appeared. And, little fig pin, one that Raze would have had to get. Like, he's just distanced enough from Hydra, because you know that Raze doesn't necessarily want to collect Hydra stuff, because that is, yeah, I mean, he's a Nazi too. But he's not quite as blatantly a Nazi. So, we're going to go ahead and put him up on the board over here. And we're going to immediately go to our very next fig pin. We've got another fig pin for this month. And that is going to be not a Nazi this time. Woo, but we have fig pin for the Watcher. And yeah, this may have been one that I should have put at the very beginning at the top. Because, yeah, he watches everything. It should be, like, top and center. But we didn't do that. So, yeah, Mr. Observe But Don't Interfere himself, which, spoiler alert, he always interferes. I mean, that rule must be, as much as he touts it, it must not be enforced very much, because it doesn't seem to stop him. But yeah, it's really cool. It's one of the newer designs for him, which is cool because, you know, he's the Watcher. You know, who's gonna really complain? So we're gonna go ahead and put this over here, and that's set in there just right. So then we've got 3 non-fig pins here, and I think we'll go with this one next. And this is one that I got from Strike Gently, which, like I said, you know, you bought a couple pins, you bought like 3 pins, you've got 2 more. But you didn't get to pick the extra ones. And this is one that Raze didn't get to pick. But it's cool anyway. It's got the little hypno-eyes. You are not immune to propaganda. And yeah, this is just, I mean, I don't have a problem with this message because none of us are immune to propaganda. It gets us all. The hint is to learn to recognize it so it doesn't affect you as much. However, Raze doesn't wear pins that are quite this politically charged. That's just, I mean, it's a good message to get out there, but at the same time, the pin itself is propaganda. This is propaganda against propaganda, which would almost be messed up enough for Raze to wear it, but yeah, it's just enough for him to keep it, but not enough for him to actually wear it. So I think we're going to go ahead and put this one right up here next to our quasi-Nazi. And so that's cool. We've got that one up there. And we've got two left. Which one are we going to go with? Well, I'm going to go ahead and pop this one out because, yes, this is yet another Cthulhu pin. Because we all know Raze loves Cthulhu. And, yeah, this is also from Strike Gently. And they had several. It was just so hard. It was so hard to decide which Cthulhu pin to get. Because, yeah, there's already one from Strike Gently. There's already a Cthulhu pin from Strike Gently up here. And, yes. This was the other one. So, yeah, Raze had to get another one. And what can you say about Cthulhu that hasn't already been said? He's on the hat. You know he loves him. So we're going to go ahead and I think we'll put him closer to the middle here. Which saved the best for last on this one. Raze actually got this at a little store. Little store not too far away from his place. It's not there anymore. But it wasn't because Raze didn't buy something from him, because he found this pen. It's a little clapboard, and it says, "I speak fluently in movie quotes," which, yes, Raze does. Raze drops so many movie quotes, most people don't know he's actually doing it. He's done it on the channel, I don't know how many times. I mean, that would be a nice little contest to spot the movie quote, because Raze is probably doing one at some point without even thinking about it, really. But in, off YouTube, yeah, Raze uses a lot. It's almost like a reflex. Whenever he hears the setup, he has to go in for it. So the minute saw this pin, knew this one had to be purchased and kept. So, yeah, final pin for this month is going to be the "I speak fluently in movie quotes." And we're going to tag this up right in here because we've got to put it under the otter with the switchblade. And, yeah, that's going to be it for this month. So, Raze noticed that the little pin collection is getting kind of slim as far as what he hasn't put up there yet. So we could be coming to an end to these videos, which would be surprising because I really thought that this would take a lot longer to do, but doing it 5 at a time really got him up there pretty fast. But even if he runs out, he will do pin videos whenever he gets new stuff to put up on the board. Might save up and wait till he has 5 before he puts them up on the board and do just a random extra video. Who knows? Not going to intentionally go out and get 5 pins a month so he can do this. Because that would just water it down, don't you think? But anyway, that's it for this month. I hope you have a great November, and see you back here for December's pin video. So I hope you have a great night, or great day, great night, wherever you are, whatever time you're watching this. But never forget that life is full of odd moments. You never know when you'll be defined.